Hello friends, so today I want to talk about how my personality over the years shaped my photography style. Photography was never really a part of my life in the past. It's not something like I woke up today and I'm totally passionate about it. In fact, for the past 10 years or so, I was in the music industry as a performer in the live band and also a music teacher. It was the COVID pandemic that changed everything because back then we were on lockdown and music venues were shut down. So in a way I didn't know what to do next. But I remembered what a professional photographer told me. She said, "Alfred, you have an eye for photography, why don't you give it a shot?" I think she came to this conclusion because I like to post photos on my Instagram account in the past, and there's something that she sees in those pictures. So I heed her advice and decided to pursue photography. I bought a little Canon compact camera and started to go out and shoot. And the downside to this is I was in my late 20s during that time and I had to fend off everything on my own, meaning I had to make my own money and pay my own bills and struggle financially. So everything that I do in this new photography journey has to be able to make money. And we all know that when it comes to building a career out of your passionate stuff, the first thing that we should not chase is money, because we might do jobs that we are not going to like, and in turn everything might slow down and our passion might just disappear once and for all. In addition to that, there was another problem that I was facing, my personality mainly. Because I grew up in a dark and gloomy family environment, it really affected how I see things as a photographer. I was only able to shoot really dark and gloomy stuff, which is not welcomed by clients because, like, for example, if it's a birthday party or a wedding or a family event, they want happy stuff. But because of my past, I felt like these happy moments, they don't exist in my life and they shouldn't exist in my work. So it was a very difficult struggle for me. But thankfully, there were jobs along the way, small jobs, which kept me going, feeding myself. But there was a turning point in my life which made me realize how a simple change of personality or view on the world could affect my photography style and the work I put out. So one day, a good friend of mine, she hired me to shoot her family portraits, and I was really reluctant because I don't like happy stuff, and bright and happy photos are not really my kind of style. But I did it anyway because the payout was good and it allowed me to travel overseas. So once everything is done, the photos are out, her family thanked me wholeheartedly because the results and the photos were very good. But somehow, deep inside my heart, I felt like something was missing because that's not my usual style, and I felt all icky and disgusted by it. So one night, me and my friend, we had a nice chat over drinks after the event. And there was one thing that she told me which really changed my life or woke me up. She said, despite growing up in a dark and gloomy environment, you know what happiness means. In fact, you long for that kind of happiness stuff. And being a photographer who can do that, in a way, you're using your negative side of things on view of life. You're giving hope and light to somebody else. And that is where I strive without me actually knowing it. Because the weird thing is sometimes friends, they know us better than ourselves. And at that point of time, even though she knows I like to shoot dark and gloomy stuff, she still hires me to shoot her family portrait because she knows and she sees something that I have, which was to give joy, happiness and light and hope to other people through photos. In short, it's something like a cry for help. Like, I'm really down at that time and what I really want was happiness and hope and light at the end of the tunnel, which I could give to others through my photos. And through this experience, I became a more happier person because I realized the gift I have to bring light and joy to others. It's like my life had a purpose again. So if you're ever feeling down or stuck in the same situation or environment as me, with a simple change of perspective or view on life, it could affect your work greatly in whatever that you do. Try to find a purpose within the things that you do and focus on giving others or helping others first. So once you're comfortable with doing that, it will shape your whole view on life. Slowly but surely, everything would be much better and your whole life would be lifted up in a good way. So I hope this helps, and thanks for watching.